This is what we're making today. It's just a tray to put across the arms of my chair that I sit in most of the time. It gives me a place to put my computer so that it's not hot on my lap in the summertime, and it's wider, so I got a place for a drink and places to write stuff down and a place for my mouse to work. And it's 1/2 inch white oak that I milled down, and it's just got some little ribs down here to strengthen it and keep it from sliding around on my chair. Now, I'm curious to know if any of y'all know. I don't ever buy hardwood, so you know, I always use, this is a white oak from my property that I cut on my sawmill, so I don't ever buy it. I was just wondering if in the comments, if y'all would put, I would be interested to know what does hardwood cost out there, even different kinds and that kind of stuff, and really not necessarily what it is, you know, today, because it's probably 10 times what it normally is, but kind of what it normally runs. I would be interested to know. If you know that information, stick it down there in the comments. All right, let's get started. So here's the blank. It's about a 1/2 inch thick, and it's 15 and a half or something wide, 15 5/8 wide. It's 44 3/8 long. It's just kind of what it came out to be. I just got through squaring up these edges. It's 2 pieces of oak that are glued together. It's a beautiful piece of oak. This is the bottom, actually. I really like the white stripes in white oak, so I'm going to put this side up so that you can see them a little bit better. And what I'm doing now is, I need to have this side up, I'm going to mark the corners off to round them off to make it a little friendlier. So I'm going to mark these for where I'm going to put the screw holes. So it looks like we'll go right about, well, let's see, I want one about there. Alright, we'll put the other one just right in the middle. I've got a countersink in here, and I've got the depth set on the drill press so that when I do that through the wood, my screws won't go through the front of my board. So I want to space them 3 inches in from the end. Alright, so I'm expecting the glue to do really most of the work here. I'm just using these to hold it in place, and also they're kind of decorative. Now before I go too much farther, I'm going to go ahead and put one of these all the way in and see how far it's sticking out. So it's sticking out, it looks like about 1/4 of an inch. I think that's going to be really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get one of them in place. Alright, lovely. Alright, that's got them all on there, and now I'm just going to let it dry. When you are putting in your brass screws, when you're countersinking the holes, be sure that you've got a hole in your board that's pretty much just a through hole, that the screw will just pretty much fall through. And then you've got a pilot hole all the way to the bottom of your screw, especially when you're doing something like oak, you're putting a brass screw into oak. I had one of them break off, and then I had to pry the piece up and fix it. So just be careful with that. I didn't have what I just told you done, so I had to go back and fix all that. So anyway, I got them all on now, and the rest of them went just fine. Next thing we'll do is get it sanded down and get a finish on it. Alright, I've got it all sanded and I'm getting ready to put the first coat on there. I sanded it, I blew it off, so it's pretty clean, I hope. I'm going to be using Waterlux Original Sealer Finish. It's just, you just wipe on. In this case, I'll probably put on 3 coats of it. Be right back. So I'm just using a lint-free gauze here. Here we go. You just wipe this on. Got a couple little 1/8" dowels down here to keep that off the tabletop. Alright, so that's got it all finished. I've got 4 coats of the Waterlux on here that I did the first coat with. And I hit it with 4/0 steel wool in between each coat just to knock the nibs off. It's got a nice smooth shiny texture on it now. You keep putting this on there and you get, like, even when you put the 3rd coat on after it dries, it's still kind of dull and you think, is this stuff ever going to shine? And then the 4th coat, it just comes to life and shines. I'm looking forward to getting this upstairs and start using it. Hope this was interesting to you. Thank you for watching.